It's 5:30 in the morning and we've climbed the quarter mile back up out of the Cove Mountain shelter area where we camped just off the access road. It would have been a perfectly peaceful night and a wonderful place to camp. Still was, but at 2:30 in the morning, a couple of porcupines were just across the road from me, very close, and were making all kinds of noise. And so I woke up and shined a light on them, and one of them went down the hill and the other one went up a tree. And then later on I heard the one that went up the tree coming down the tree, so I got the camera out and got a little footage. But yeah, it was kind of a porcupine disturbance kind of evening. But we're on our way today. It's only 3 and a bit miles to Duncannon, and I hope to top off my food there. Maybe get a snack quick and make our way. We've got 40 miles even to get to the pickup point for Christy. And there's a viewpoint in just a mile or so, and if we catch the sun just right, we might get a good picture. So we are now working our way down the steep descent into Duncannon. Right, we made it down the mountain to Duncannon, and now we're going to be street walking for a while, but that should take us by some resources that we need. So I guess Duncannon is welcoming me. And this is Sherman Creek. We topped off our food at the Sunoco 7-Eleven. Now we're gonna find a little restaurant and see if we can get a nice breakfasty meal before heading on. Well, it turns out I'm here on a Monday and most of the restaurants are closed. So if we don't find an option, we'll just eat food out of the bag and make it lighter. Crossed over the Juniata River, and now we're crossing over the Susquehanna. And evidently they converge down there just past the riffles. We are now concluding the urban experience by having gone all the way through town, across a couple of very long bridges, across the railroad tracks, and now we've got a pretty steep uphill to get up to the ridge. So now we're back on trail. So that was fun. Finally had some interesting trail, and had to do some boulder scrambles and some precarious ups and downs and some slanted rock sheets, and made it more exciting. The trail's been flat for too long, so it's kind of nice to have those features to make the day more interesting. Okay, well, we should be getting to a pipe spring soon, and it's time for some water and some food. Just finished up lunch at 12:30. There's a nice breeze up here. Found a nice rock in the shade. And it looks like we've got 3 miles and a bit to the next water and almost 10 to the target campsite. Legs are feeling weary, but we must carry on. So I went to the Peters Mountain Shelter and used it to get water, and that is the longest, steepest climb I've gone to get water on the AT so far. So I needed to rest a bit before I finished up the last 6 miles. Okay, so I arrived at the spring. There's 2 places where people look like they have camped before, but there's no level spots at all. So I loaded up with water. I'm gonna walk on at 6 o'clock. I just gotta try to find a better spot. Okay, so this spot was just off trail, and I think I can make a spot here. Yeah, okay, let's do it. 20 till 7, and the Serenity Shuttle has landed at trail mile 1167.8 for a 21.6 mile day with a few struggles in it. So we're glad to have made it to camp, and now we just gotta fix dinner and get to sleep. It's going to be humid and close with no breeze, but got to do what you got to do. Tomorrow we'll see Christy. Looking forward to that. Thanks for hiking with me. And remember, doing the impossible, that makes us mighty.